This is CPM Calculus Chapter 3, number 17. So here we're asked to sketch a graph of f of x, where f of x is log of the absolute value of x. Well, first remember that what does the graph of y is equal to log of x, right? Where x is not the absolute value of x. We know that this graph, let me just use another color, goes like this. It goes from like this, right? The domain for log of x, it starts at 0 without including 0. There's like a vertical asymptote right here, and it goes to the right infinity. It crosses our x-axis at 1, right? So this is log of x. And the reason, and we do not have negative values, right? Because at -1, the log of -1 isn't defined. But if we now take the absolute value, right, then the log of -1 is going to be what? Is going to be the same as log of +1. So basically, if we take the absolute value, then all these will be defined on the left side, and it will look just like it does on the right. Okay? So it will be a mirror when we take the absolute value, and we get both this side and this side. And the domain becomes -infinity to 0, and then union 0 to infinity. Okay, so that's actually part B, right? Because we still have the vertical asymptote here. Okay, so part A asks us to rewrite f of x as a piecewise function. So that's basically saying to break it up, and we see on the left we go here, 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 like our domain goes from -infinity to 0, right? So we want to define it to be something on the left while x is between, let's just say while x is less than 0, and for something else when x is greater than 0. And we can make either one of these or equal, because when it's equal to 0, it's undefined anyways for both of them. Okay, and that would cover the whole thing. But we don't have to do that because it's undefined there. Or we could. So we could make one of them equal to 0. We could actually make both of them equal to 0. But then that would cover both of these at one point. But we can leave them both out because it's undefined there. Okay, so we know on the right side when x is greater than 0, we have this in bright green. So that's just our function log of x, right? That's simple. It's just our function log of x. On the left side, this is only true because we have the absolute value. But in reality, if we don't have the absolute value, for this to be true, when x is -1, we would have to have the negative of -1 to make it positive. So this has to be the log of -x. Okay? You can put this in parentheses too, it's not necessary. But this is how you define the function f of x as a piecewise function. You're saying restricting it for the left side is log of -x, and the right side is log of x. Okay? And we did the domain already. So this ends CPM Calculus Chapter 3, number 17.